Good morning, y'all. Back for another day of fun-filled activity. So, I've moved around a little bit this morning. Didn't catch up with you guys when I first got here. I have been working for probably about an hour. So what I'm doing today is I gotta start making my way up to the top. Now, that's the way that I've been traveling up there for a minute. And you guys have seen this in another video, but what I'm gonna try to do is that I think that might be an old logging road. I don't think you guys can probably tell, but it kind of flattens out right there. And it looks like it's flat enough to be a road. So I've always wanted to move the driveway up to the top over there rather than heading up here. What I've done this morning is I've kind of gone down the bank a little bit, parallel with the bank. You can see where I've cruised through here, a couple spots, moving some stuff around. Now it kind of looks to me like if in fact this is some kind of a road, or it was, 40 years ago, it looks like it might start right here. So what I'm gonna do is, sorry about the sun, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna take out as little as possible. I'm just gonna kind of take some small stuff out and see if I can head that way. Once I get up there, we'll probably be able to tell pretty quickly what that looks like and where it goes. So I'm off. right, I was definitely wrong. Well, I'm not going to say I was wrong about the road. This is definitely, somebody was using this for something at one time, but it definitely wasn't a road to the top. All right, guys, I've come through here and knocked some sort of insignificant stuff down. I didn't knock any big trees down to get up what I thought was maybe a subtype of driveway at one point. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. As you can see, there's a pretty steep bank right there. Now, I'm not going to say that I wouldn't I may push all this down. I could start at the top and basically push this whole bank down into a driveway. I'd have to push quite a bit. It's not real bad as far as steep, as far as, Tennessee, but what I could do is start relocating a bunch of that stuff up there, just keep dozing it down until I make a kind of a long road around the outside over here. Well, not really a road, more of a driveway. But yeah, this isn't like, just drive up to the top here, because that's not going to work. So I'll have to rethink my strategy on that. So what I'm going to do now is, I've never had the dozer up top, but I'm going to go down here, turn back, and I'm going to go up that other driveway. And at some point, I'll end up in here at the top up here. That way I can sort of figure out how I'm going to do this. So let's go do that now. Well, this is the first attempt at running through here with the dozer, and basically what I did was I just came through here and made me a path. So if we did want to get through here on a side-by-side or something, we could easily get through here, because it's so, you can see, it's so thick in here that we couldn't even get back here to a lot of these spots before. You just can't get through with all the thorns and bushes and whatnot. So eventually, so I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but we're kind of at the corner, one of the corners of the property, where that's actually the highest level of the property, but the property line is right over top of that high wall right there. So nothing up there for me is usable. I don't know if you can see it or not, but right through there you can see where you can see light through the trees. I don't know if y'all can see that, but when it gets up on top of that other level up there, that's my property line is there. So this property line runs across here, goes down, and then cuts across that way on the top of that ridge right there. So what will I do with this part of the property over here? We're not 100% sure, but it's actually a very, very cool spot. And this is going to be just like everything that you guys have seen down there where we've been working, where Zach's at today. We're going to come through here and we're going to get all these little trees out of here, leave the big ones, and clean all the banks out. We're going to do this all the way around. This wall goes down there, curves around, and goes way down that way. And eventually, nothing I have to do today, but eventually we're going to more than likely clear at least the brush out. Once we get back in here, we'll probably leave more trees than we normally would, meaning that like even some of the brush we may leave in, we may take some of it out. There's a lot of dead trees back here. You guys can see there's some leaners back in here. There's a dead one that's got brush growing all over it. I mean, obviously, if you only take the dead trees out and the brush around those trees, it cleans it up a bunch. It just about fell down. You can't hardly, I know it doesn't, the camera doesn't do anything justice. You can't tell the grade. You can't tell how terrible the branches and sticks are on the ground, but I'm always falling down up here. So let's go out here and I'll kind of point out where I'm at and where I think we could effectively make a driveway if we choose to. We have so many different options to come up here. Now, even if we did decide to move the driveway down here instead of having it over there, we would probably still maintain we'll call it a road, something we wouldn't use, because after our meeting with the electric company yesterday, I realized that, well, I was under the impression that if they put the power to the property, then I could do whatever I wanted. If I wanted to trench this place and run all underground cable, then I could do that, but that's not how it works. What happens is when they put the power on the property, they run it to a structure that is code enforced. So if you're building a tiny home, a cabin, a barn dominium, a house, whatever it is, it really needs to meet code. And what happens is, once you have the permit pulled, you're digging footers, they'll bring the power up. but nothing can get connected until after it's been finally inspected, if it's going to be, livable. But so if we had power stop down there and we built a house up here, then you can't run your own cable. They want to run within 150 feet of whatever your house is going to be. So, or if you have if you have a shop or a building, they'd do that too. But they don't just let you go willy-nilly and do whatever you want. So Zach is right down there. And I think that the driveway that I tried to go up this morning that I thought might have been a road, essentially it would probably come in like through here and around, or through here, and that would move that road over probably 70 or 80 feet by the time we could actually take it anywhere through here we wanted. It just depends on how much we want to split the property up. Now the property up here is there's a lot more property down there than there is up here. So that's why I don't want the driveway to come into the middle of the property and split the property up, because then you're limited to how much room you have to build things. So, at least in my mind. So here's what I'm going to do. Like I said, this part of the property is fairly insignificant in my mind right now. Now I got to get the boss in here to tell me what I'm supposed to be doing or how I'm supposed to be thinking. But we were going to kind of clear this out and just leave this, not much in here. When I get over here, I'll get a drone up and maybe I'll make a couple of passes through here to where I can clear a little bit of it out to where you guys can see what type of room we're working with up here on the upper level. So I'll go do that right now. over here moving some trees. I think I seen a turtle in here. He's in all the wicker bushes. There he is. Ow. Damn it. He's trying to get down in the dirt. All right, hold on, bud. Holy cow. He's trying to get. Ow. All right, let me get him to a safe spot. this is what takes so long up here. There's one tree in the middle of that I'm trying to save, and all this stuff that's growing around it. Right here, I've got this pushed out right here. Trying to get this all pushed away from here to save that one tree, just in case we want to keep that one for something, because it's actually a nice tree. All right, y'all, that's it for today. We had a great day, and we look forward to doing it all again tomorrow. So for all your substandard YouTube content, come back and see us tomorrow.